All right, Divine Feminine. Listen, this message may or may not resonate for some of you, okay? You might find a message in the Divine Masculine read, okay, if you have duality. Just FYI. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't take the message. We're doing an energy check, something that you need to know for the end of July going into August 2026. Okay? Something is highlighting here. Your first card is the High Priestess in the reverse. It's coming out like that because for some of yous, there has to be you need to surrender having control over something, okay? Something that's going on in your life, okay? The way that you live. Because you've been sitting in some type of comfort zone for so long, okay? Taking chances. Should I take the chance on this? Should I not take the chance on this, okay? You're really, somebody is in and out of some type of an emotion, some type of feeling that's here. It's time for a leap of faith in this situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain, but may lead to great results. Spirit wants you to take a chance and a leap of faith on something that you are in and out about, okay? And it has to highlight, it's fear-based. A fear-based mindset, okay? Letting fear override your decisions and make the decisions for you. But somehow in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't know, I really want to take the chance and then take a leap of faith going somewhere, doing something, okay? Changing my life around. But I've been too comfortable living in some type of mindset, okay? In the way that I live. I feel like we all go through periods like that where we get too comfortable. For example, like this is just an example. Don't come for me. Like an example could be like maybe you live with mom and dad for so long where it became too comfortable. Okay. I think listen, and I'm not hating on people that live with their parents. Okay. That's just an example. Okay. Where it could feel too comfortable being in one place and not going out and discovering yourself and what you're able to actually do. That's just an example. Don't be mad at me, okay? That's just an example, okay? Because a lot of times where we're able to actually get rid of these fears is when we go away from home, okay? And create our own identity somehow, okay? We have style. Somebody is very stylish, okay? It's the way you do your hair. It's the way that you dress, okay? You're very colorful. Somebody could also be a part of the LGBTQ community. Not all, but I am seeing somebody that is either bisexual or like the same sex that's here, which makes you very unique, okay? From the way that you dress. Some days you might dress masculine. Some days you might dress very feminine, okay? But either or, it's very cute, okay? There's a balance that's here. And even if you're not a part of the LGBTQ community, your style is very different. You could be like a fashionista. Damage. Somebody's doing more listen, with the damage, there's a reason why I seen this card. It didn't come out, but it was at the bottom of the deck. The more that you have the need for control, okay, over your life and not taking chances that's here, the leap of faith that's required to actually step you into like a certain energy that you've been wanting to step in to. It's actually causing more damage than anything by not taking the leap of chance or, you know, the leap of faith. When I asked to clarify also, it's kind of like some of you might have this idea to continuously have hearts checked, okay? What I mean by that is like how people treated you in a certain way. Maybe you asked hearts to be checked, but also you need to ask for your heart to be checked as well when doing that. with how people treated you in the past by possibly retaliation or putting you in triangulation scenarios, their hearts are being checked. So while that's going on, focus on yourself, okay? Focus on yourself, because whatever mindset that you're creating for yourself is actually a distraction, okay? Maybe you want to retaliate on others because they put you in triangulation scenarios. This could be third party. Third party doesn't mean cheating, guys. It means that somebody, it could be more than one person that could be like in the way of some type of scenario, okay? Could be family member, friend, associate, whatever. It could be you, for example, trying to play mediator, being in the middle, 555, being in the middle of certain scenarios where you're acting like a mediator to calm the room down, and then you ended up getting scapegoated, okay? That could also be a triangulation. Somebody's so fixated on the past. Okay, somebody is fixated. High Priestess in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the Three of Wands in the upright. And the Two of Swords in the upright. There has to be some type of balance here. Somebody's very indecisive. Okay? Very indecisive. There could also be a lot of worriedness here when it comes to finances. Oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to find the resources for that? It'll all come in along. With the Three of Wands, you can prepare yourself for a lot of things, okay? Something with preparation. Plan ahead, okay? Something with planning ahead. Ten of Swords. Somebody wants to make a change, but they're really in and out, okay? Something could be moving very slow. Something could be growing very slow. Maybe you want to open up a business. Maybe you want to get back to doing something that you loved before. Now you're like in this energy where it's like, it's a whole lot of in and out of emotions, okay? But to get to the end of the road, you have to get out of some type of mindset. Number 7 could be significant. Number 2, 10, 3. The Moon in the reverse. King of Cups in the upright. There's a period of silence that's currently going on right now, okay? Somebody's intuition could be feeling blocked at the moment. Your intuition could be blocked. Or you might be thinking that your intuition is blocked, but in reality it might not. That's only going to be for a handful of you. You might be feeling blocked. Maybe you feel blocked by somebody. Okay? Because I do see here that there could be something from the past that was possibly stalemated. Like a relationship or something that didn't happen. Okay? Maybe somebody did put you in a triangulation scenario. Okay? You could have a period of silence with somebody specifically. Okay? But I do see here that something's going to be balanced out. Okay? But you got to shift your perspective and you have to release some type of fear. Maybe you have a fear of being with somebody. Okay? Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Nine of Wands. You're going to have courage to learn something and to honor some type of skill that you have, okay? Surrendering the need for control, okay? Finally. Geez, I was waiting for that to come out for Divine Feminine, okay? Something is going to shift here, okay? Where you're not going to you're not going to let the fear override something that's going on, okay? And it's going to bring you more peace.